Hello and welcome. I am so grateful that you are here. I have been literally dancing around to music that is made by one of the women in our community, which is amazing. And that kind of brings me to why I even hit record today. Oh my gosh, someone is outside like burning rubber. Anyway, um, I wanted to make an offering to the community and create this little video to be something that you can watch before you actually meet with me to talk about what it is that you're working on. I also want to allow this to be a space to give a little bit of backstory about me so that you have some context to who I am and what I'm doing now, what's coming next. So, a little bit of backstory. Let's rewind from today to 3 years old. We don't start too early. We'll just start at three. When I was three, I actually started performance. I became an on-stage presence, and I learned that I am really good at creative expression through channeling to the divine. I love to sing, I love to dance, and I love to play the piano. And when I was 5, I started with paintings. And I loved my paintings. I actually would draw on my paper pad and rip the pages out, and I would cut these like little tags, and I would take my big pen. Do you remember those? And I would write $50, and I taped it with Scotch tape, and I put it in the corner, and I hung it up on the wall. And one day my parents had their friends come over and saw it at dinner, and they said, "We'll take it." And that was when I sold my first painting. I was 5 years old. So we'll skip ahead a little bit because this is not the entire context of this live stream. But I ended up going to school for that. I ended up doing a lot of art throughout my teen years and just got so into it. I went to college at University of Florida for visual arts studies and studied innovation and entrepreneurship. And then I began to learn how to mix my art skills with business and innovative technologies, from blockchain to artificial intelligence tools. And that's actually informed a lot of what I'm doing right now and what's coming next. And we'll get into that. But that journey was incredible. I learned a lot about myself. I created amazing pieces of artwork that took me all around the world. I was able to utilize my business skills to build brands for all kinds of successful companies, $1 million companies. And now I work with people who have run $1 billion companies and raised billions of dollars. So it's amazing to see how much following my passions allowed my network to open up. And it's really cool because in the community, I'm able to introduce you to all of the people in my network. And that feels so good because I worked so hard to meet some of the people that I have met, and to be able to have their skill sets and their initiatives be something that benefits you. It feels really good. I did the whole thing. I went to New York. I went to LA. I went back to New York like a few times. And I performed on the rooftops by the Empire State Building and sold my artworks in the penthouse apartments. And it was incredible. And I wouldn't have changed it for anything. But it also made me realize how sort of empty a lot of it is, because in the industry and doing things for material gain only, and thinking that you're going to be somebody, well, it revealed to me that I had a lot of inner work to do. And there's only one way I could have created the community of women that I have around me, and it's through doing a lot of inner work. But I went from New York to Tobago to Arizona to Italy, and I ended up getting the opportunity. There was this pivotal moment where I was able to sell a Rembrandt painting, like a $120 million Rembrandt painting, a lost Rembrandt. And if I dedicated my time and energy to selling that one painting, I would have made at least $10 million commission. And something happened in those moments. I reflected and I just realized, and you can call me crazy if you want, but I understand the energy of money. I didn't want to sell it to the people that I was meeting with to sell it to, and I didn't want to work with the people I was selling it with. It was like everything I thought that I wanted was right in front of me, but it didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right. And so I decided to really go within myself and ask, why am I doing any of this? I got really clear on my ministry and realized that I am faith-based in a lot of different ways that I operate, just even in essence. And that's what led us to design the faith-based nonprofit organization. So here we are with Art Heals Earth School, and that's a little bit of the gist of it. I don't want to go too deep into it in this moment, but I can answer any questions you might have when we get on the call, which, by the way, go down to the link below and just go ahead and schedule it. You'll see that I have a community offering for you, and you'll be able to look at some of my ceramic work, which I do believe is some of my best artwork. But I've been really enjoying building our Core 100 Divine Feminine Collective and traveling with you all through holistic healing and wealth modalities. I've been able to build a team, a leadership team that's really incredible, and attract all of you for a reason that I am constantly discovering. And it's because we lead by example when we align with the resonance of truth. Aligned resonant truth is art. Aligned resonant truth is art. And we are here to shift our paradigms and be that. So, in summation, that's a little bit about my story. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into who you will be communicating with, who you would be potentially working with, who you'll be joining community with. And I'm going to also say that, look, when it comes to community, we are co-creating harmoniously through community. We have daily workout sessions. Every single day we join on Zoom and we do 10 minutes of yoga or fascia work, stretching, body movement, 10 minutes of core exercises. Girl, we are doing abs, okay? 5 minutes of breath work, and then we have 10 minutes of meditation. That's what we do every single day. The last Sunday of every month, we do planner parties where you can bring your planner for 2024, your quintessential divine feminine. And we do meditative experiences with one another. We share. There's all kinds of other calls in the community. We're offering art classes, and we do open house info sessions on Thursdays and Saturdays to give some information about the projects we're doing to build and serve communities globally, some updates with the Lifesavers Ambassadors International USA, and what we're doing with, the United Nations parallel event and other things that I'm not going to announce in this moment, but really huge things on a global scale when it comes to leadership. And so hopefully at this point you understand a little bit of the things that I as an individual value, but I want to also talk about you. I think it's important sometimes to give context beforehand so you can understand the intentions of somebody when they're trying to talk to you about what it is you're working on. And being able to pour into some of the women in the community, whether it's simply, supporting with the merchandise that they offer, like Alexis's teacup, or helping people design their own merchandise, like the Art Heals Earth School merchandise, which let's see if I could lift this up. You can see my yoga mat right here on the ground, right? That's just the beginning, writing and illustrating books, courses, flyers, infographics, banner images, and doing life-speaking consultative service to understand through guidance, divine guidance, what's holding you back and helping and propel forward. I know I have learned how to lead from the front and also gently from behind, pushing people into new experiences and learning how to have fun and play. Um, that is the intention of this offering. I've been reiterating what it is I'm looking to give to the world. And it's been such a beautiful experience to be able to co-create with you and create experiences that are unforgettable through just working with one another. You know, whether it's a product that you're looking to launch or a service and campaign that you're looking to put out into the world, I've got the brand expertise and experience that has helped make 6, 7, 8-figure businesses rich. And if I wasn't enjoying doing that with them, then why continue? And so I took the time to be able to get clear on how the universe wanted to provide for me so that I could provide for you. Being able to utilize my design experiences and my marketing knowledge, which is expansive, is one thing, but being able to then refer you to people in my network who are able to help get you funded, if that's a goal, able to help you launch your campaigns. These aren't exaggerations. We have a team of people, world-class technologies, through artificial intelligences that are able to get your blog post on the top 10 rankings of Google in less than 10 hours. These are real results. We surpassed Forbes magazine when it comes to AI recommendations for lawyers. That's just one example, but these are some of the things that we're able to provide at like genuinely nominal costs because we compete in the marketplace most effectively. We're able to provide those things better than other people are able to because we have a human edge that other companies just don't. And pairing that with my expansive, visionary ability to bring things to life has been a really cool experience to see all of the women around me have their dreams come true. Like being able to work on things like the prayer journal with Lala, and you know, even our leadership team with Edna and Sid and Ida and Kate and all of the women who are showing up. I'm just so grateful. I'm really so grateful. It's such a beautiful experience, and I just know so many more great things are to come. And so that's the purpose of me making this video, because it's an invitation for you to schedule a call down at the link below so we can create with love together. I need to know, what is it going to make it the best year ever for you? What are you valuing right now? Is it health? How can we help with that? Join our daily calls, right? Is it wealth? How can I help with that? Let me introduce you to some of the venture capitalists and funding experts in the community, right? Like, what's the most important thing right now? Is it lifestyle? Is it learning a new skill like drawing? Let's tell you about the open enrollment for art classes. There are a whole bunch of resources within our ecosystem that not only just I have created an offer, but everyone in our ecosystem is creating an offering, and it's really cool to be able to co-create it with you. And so that is the purpose of this video. I pardon any of the disruptive noises. I hope the microphone didn't catch it. If it did, that's okay. Nothing is as we plan, and Pill Buddy's nerfed, right? Such a dorky joke, but I love it. I appreciate you. If nobody's told you today, I sincerely love you. And I'm grateful for you. Love is law, and family is business.